Greetings! It's me, Firebee, and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Now this just came out today, about, little less than, it was about 12 hours ago, give or take. I've only just gotten to start recording it now, but I have played through it a few times to get a feel for things. This is a remake of the game The Binding of Isaac, in case it wasn't obvious. Remade in a completely new engine with hundreds of new items, rooms, bosses, etc., and a completely different art style. And I think it's really cool. So, without further ado, let's jump on in. There's a file select screen. I'll just go with my normal file, which is file 1. Even though I have unlocked some things on there, I think in the stats you can see, you'll find that I am not very successful with this game. 49 deaths and no winnings. Yeah. I found a fair amount of items. So, yeah. I haven't gotten any of the endings, and I think I've only gotten a couple secrets. Monstro's Tooth, I think, for beating a couple of the basement bosses, and Little Chubby, I don't even remember what from. Probably from beating Chub, if I had to guess. But that's all I've gotten there, so let's just go with a new run. I have unlocked a couple of the characters. You start off with Isaac, who is pretty balanced. And I unlocked this one, Azael, I think that's how you pronounce it, by getting 3 Devil Deals, who has only black hearts, which are like soul hearts in that they are not refillable, but these have an effect where they damage all the enemies in the room when they get depleted, so that's pretty neat. Also, this one flies and has brimstone, although really short range, so that's also a thing. And then Lazarus, who seems very similar to Isaac, stat-wise at least, and starts with a pill, with a random pill, and also has an extra life somehow. So that's pretty neat. I'm not quite certain the exact differences between Isaac and Lazarus, because they seem very similar. Whoops. Let's not do that. Let's not do hard mode. If I can't win on normal, there's no way I'm winning on hard. But let's get going. So we start here in the basement. Oh, a large room right off the bat. I suppose I should say up front that my computer is not the beefiest of computers, so in some of the larger rooms like this, it seems to lag a slight bit, but it shouldn't be a huge amount, and I'm apologizing ahead of time for that. There it goes. Doesn't seem to affect the music much. Is there another one? Of course there is. There's always another one in these giant rooms. I actually really like the idea of these huge rooms. Oh, there we go. There's a lag spike. Ooh, this is a good item. I like this one. Dark Bum. This is like an item from the original Binding of Isaac called the Bum Friend, which took coins that were lying around and gave you random consumables like bombs and I suppose other coins and keys and pills and cards, etc. This one, well, I suppose it'll be easier to see when it happens. Another large room with a whole bunch of enemies in it. It's like it knows I'm recording and wants to screw me over as much as possible. It should also be noted that I am not very good at this game. I enjoy it, and I have like 7 hours of experience today with it, but that does not make me good in any way. But the Dark Bum will take red hearts that drop and will instead for every full red heart that he gains, and I just died. Wow, okay. I didn't realize my health was that low. It will instead give a soul heart, or whatever the black hearts are called. I could have sworn I had more health. Okay. Well, let's just restart. Let's see what we get this time. You are Brother Bobby, I think. Hey, Lag Spike, get out of here. Yep, Brother Bobby. Familiar, just tags along with me, and does some kind of low damage tiers, but it's pretty useful at the beginning. You are a locked chest. You are of no use to me right now. Might as well put out all these fires. Don't want the house burning down. And pop the poop, and oh hey! Got a trinket. Petrified poop. It feels lucky! Who knows what that does? Ooh. Nope, don't want that bomb. Grab the coin though. I'm not entirely certain, but I believe the petrified poop, I don't think that's worth it. I believe the petrified poop gives a higher chance for items to drop from poop when you pop it. Oh, you guys are not fun. And I would appreciate a bit less lag on them. Nope. Okay. Well, I know for a fact that the secret room can't be there. Might as well check, since I do start with a bomb. If I had to guess, it's probably right here. I haven't played much of the original game, but I've watched a lot of hours of it, so I do have a pretty darn good idea of the mechanics, even though I may be not good at pulling them off, or at recognizing them, I suppose. I don't have an extra bomb to get in there, fortunately, so I guess we will just have to take on the boss. Haven't lost any health this time, so we ought to be hopefully successful. We're up against Monstro. Oh no, not lag. Don't do this to me, Monstro. You're already annoying as it is in full speed. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be laggy. I'm sorry about that. It's an odd combination of lag and not lag. Looks like it's mainly when he's shooting or when he jumps. Actually, the slow motion is almost good. There we go. Still a little slow. That's fine. Nope. Thankfully, Monstro I can at least deal with. And in slow motion, it's almost easier, actually. Because you have that moment to figure out what's going on. There we go. We beat him. Didn't even take any damage. There's a soul heart right there. And it protects my red hearts from being taken. But it's not consumable like this red heart here is. Since I'm not missing any red hearts, I can't fill any of them up. This item here. Safety pin. Evil plus range plus shot speed up. You can see that that's stuck in our head. And while it doesn't outright say it, you'll see a black heart up there next to the soul heart. And that one gives an effect that damages all the enemies in the room after being destroyed. Does about the same as the soul heart though. And shot speed means that they're all moving faster. So, down we go. Down to the basement 2. Poor Isaac. Alright, can't go in there. Let's go up. Bunch of these guys jumping about. Nope, no, don't you dare. I would really rather not lose this heart already. And a spider. I don't like those spiders. They are quite annoying. Thankfully, this one wasn't. Alright. These ought to be easy. They're just neutral flies, I suppose, for lack of a better word. I really wish I could do something about these blocks. That poop in there, it's a golden poop, and when you pop it, there's a whole bunch of coins in it. I don't have a key, so I can't get into my item room here, because they're locked in all rooms but the first floor. These guys are weird. Melty face with a little blood trail behind them. Hey! Ask and you shall receive. There's a key. What do we get? This is, if I recall, it's an old item. Stigmata? Yes! Damage and HP up. Well, that does some gnarly stuff to our face. Nothing compared to other items, sure. But, still. Why does... I don't remember getting the petrified poop this time. Why is that still sitting in my trinkets? Can I get rid of it? There's an item you hit to remove them. Okay. I guess I did. Alright. Fair enough. I thought that was last run that I'd gotten that. Whoop! And there's what the placard does. Does damage to everything when you deplete it. Quite useful for people who are not very good. This room's dangerous. Is there anything in... there's nothing I really need. So I will make my way carefully across this room to the next boss. Larry Jr. Can be a bit annoying. Excuse me, Larry. Rude. I am trying to talk about you, and here you are just hitting me. It's very rude. Don't you know your manners? When not to get up in people's faces. I'm pretty sure you just phase through those rocks. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Uh-oh. Okay, good. There we go. Now there's only one, and one is a lot easier to deal with. Come here. Come here. Come here. Face your doom. No. No, don't. Stop running away from me. Get over here. Come on. Oh, you're not supposed to hit me. Like, I know I said come here, but I took red heart damage. If I hadn't... Well, okay. Now we shoot further. If I hadn't taken that red heart damage, I could have had a chance at a devil deal, where the devil would offer items, and you would pay heart containers to buy them. They're generally pretty decent items. If you get 3 of them, you can unlock Aziel, who is a pretty decent character if you're good with being up close to enemies. But let's just move on. Down to the caves. Caves 1. That's a curse room right there. I could go in, but it would take half of a heart on the way in and half a heart on the way out, and I kind of like to keep these red hearts as they are. So if I can manage to not lose them, I'll have a chance at a devil deal at the end of this. Or an angel room. It's a possibility. I've never actually seen one yet. Also, if you have a controller, which there's controller support now, you can, by nudging the stick a little bit, you can do a slow walk. So that's neat. Not entirely useful, but neat. See, this is a challenge room. Can't do anything with that. Oh, these guys. I hate these guys. Get out of here. Weird wall spiders. No, no, no. Get back here. Die. There we go. Red chest. They can have a bunch of items in them, or they can be a teleport to the devil room, or they can have spiders in them. Or they can have friendly spiders, or they can have friendly flies, or they can have troll bombs. Well, you are just disgusting. Come on. Whoop. Dodge that one. I will say this does run a lot smoother on A, computers better than mine, and B, than the original game did. in the original game, it was programmed in Flash, and it ran like crap. Mainly because they essentially... Why did I do that? That was a really dumb move. Shit. Nope, nope. Get out of here. I am trying to talk. I don't need these weird worms charging my face. It was done in Flash, and they pretty much squeezed every little bit of content into a Flash file as possible and still be able to run it. I seem to recall, that when they were working on their... Okay, I don't remember when you were hit, but maybe Brother Bobby did it. Wow. This room has the legs. No, 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 no! Oh, I walked right into that! When they were testing, especially the DLC for the original game, they came across things where it would just essentially kill the computer of whatever was testing on it, just because there was so much stuff in the Flash that it could not handle it. Especially with the extra files Steam likes to have in them. So they couldn't even patch the game, let alone add more items after a certain point. There we go. Come on. It's like walking through molasses occasionally. It's not fun. My computer does not like to play and record at the same time. At some point I'm gonna get an upgrade to this computer so that it'll be halfway decent. But right now is not that time, unfortunately. Those circular flies are pretty neat. I think they're a bit better than the ordinary flies, except for when there's a single one. When there's a single one, they do all sorts of crazy stuff. A circle, of a lot of them, well, that's pretty easy to predict. And they don't do this swarmy thing. Nope. How did I walk into that? There we go. And let's see what our free item is. That is... I think I know what that is. All the art got changed in this version. It used to look a lot different before. So... Is this stem cells? It is! HP up. I used to remember this being a boss drop. I guess it just can drop from other places too. Oh boy, it's a bunch of poop. This is a crappy room. Pun not intended. But now that I'm aware that I did accidentally do the pun, I absolutely intend that. These don't normally lag out like this. Come on. There we go. Looks like the larger rooms have an issue with recording. Suppose it's to be expected. What else is there on the floor? Looks like there's a few more rooms, but I have pretty much all I want, and I don't want to lose more health. So let's see what our boss is. Monstro, again. And he's got friends this time. Come on, Monstro. Let's do this little dance again. The one where you shoot a whole bunch of stuff out of your mouth and I dodge all of it. That's how it's supposed to go, at least. Whether it will go that way, that's another question entirely. He does a little shockwave effect when he lands. That's pretty neat. It's actually a lot easier to see in this slower motion. Also, I could have sworn that I had my Steam overlay disabled. Maybe it didn't remember that? Maybe that'll help with the game. I'll have to remember that for next time. But Monstro ought to die in a moment. There we go. I didn't even take any damage this floor. Huzzah! What is this? This is a new item. I don't even know. What are you? You're a key on a necklace. What are you? Latch key. Luck up. And 2 keys? Woo! It's my lucky day! Alright. Luck up. Did I get a soul heart from that? I don't remember there being one there before. Alright. That's a pretty great item. I like that item. Let's go on down to the basement too. Oh no. Isaac's life is just full of hardship. Or so he thinks, at least. Granted, having your mom chase after you with a knife, yeah, that's pretty full of hardship. Nope. You thought you could get me. You were wrong. Well, you are probably right. Just wrong that time. And I can get in here. And this is... Oh, I know what this one is. I've been getting this item an awful lot. Roid Rage. Speed and range up. Also, we look angry. Kind of angry. The effect is ruined a little bit by the stem cells. There we go. There's a bomb there. Oh yeah, I suppose I could be looking for a secret room. Well, it's not going to be there. I suppose I should have checked the last floor, but I wasn't thinking about it then. Oh, stop getting stuck on the rock. Oh, you guys. How about you don't shoot at me? That'd be terrific. Nope. 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 Don't think so. No. Oh! Okay, that was close. I took both hits. Wow. How bad can I even be? The answer to that is really bad. I already know that answer. A losing streak of 42 in a row should tell me that pretty easily. But then again, I would hazard a guess at saying that this game is probably a fair bit more difficult than the original game. Yeah, it looks like these big rooms are a little laggy. That's too bad. I actually really like the idea of these large rooms. Also, it looks like luck actually has a... actually does something now. It didn't used to. Well, I can't do a dang thing with this room, unless I want to drop a bomb, and I don't think any of this is worth a bomb. Especially not the 2 bombs it would take to get to one of those chests. No. Oh, I can deal with you guys, at least. Come here. There we go. Anything else on the floor? No, that looks like essentially a full clear of it. There's 2 rooms that were locked. One of them's the shop. And the other one's probably a library, I guess. But I don't know which is which. I suppose we can go check. We can check one of them at least. Well, wait. We can actually see if there's a secret room right here. Is there? Yeah! I really like the secret room music. Reminds me of the theme from the Velvet Room from Persona. I think specifically Persona 3. Well, yeah. Alright, let's see what this pill does. 48-hour energy. And it dropped a battery. That's for recharging space use items, which we don't have one of yet. And this one does... Are you a wizard? Something happened to our eyes. Oh no! Oh no, this is awful! How do you expect me to work with this? You'd have to be a wizard to actually be able to hit anything with this. Oh dear. I do hope that wears off. Otherwise, that will be very difficult to work with. Alright. We'll grab that one, and I think I can... Nope. I hit the wrong trigger. Dang it. That's okay, I just dropped the thing. There. I think I can bomb through to see whatever item is there. Oh, spiders. Spiders? Oh, crud. Well, that's one way to deal with them. And another one of these. Let's see what's in here. This is a library. Telepathy for Dummies, which gives you a homing shot for a room with a 2-room charge, and the Bible. Lets you fly and does damage to stuff in the room. 6-room charge looks like. Also, if it does the same thing as in the original game, it insta-kills Mom. Spoilers, I guess. I suppose this one's actually the better item to have. So, there's that. Okay. And then the other one will be the shop. And I think we have enough coins we can do something with that. Alright. We have a soul heart on sale, a key on sale, and then this item, which I have had before. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Piggy bank, my life savings. It's an interesting item. Yeah. Oh, I do have enough for this soul heart. Good. So I will grab that. And we can head on to the boss now. Alright. Cleared the floor pretty much. Except for one room that I didn't have anything to do with. And I can use my space use item in here. So let's see who it is. Larry Jr. again. Let's pop the Bible. Alright, I thought it did damage to things, but it might just be to Mom. That's kind of too bad. Might be a little bit of a nerf from the original, but flying is always an excellent thing. Actually, I think this is my first flying item other than a short test run I did with Azael. Oh yeah, my life savings is excellent. Getting hit and getting money for it? Since I'm getting hit already, this has pretty much no downsides except the downsides of me getting hit already, which are fairly well known. Come here, you. Come on. Getting so much shit in this room. Come on. Just die. Stop messing up the place. Are you kidding me? Get over here and die. Nope, not in my face like that. The place where you die instead. There we go. Alright. So much poop in here. Might as well pop it all. There might be stuff in it. Not necessarily good stuff, but there might be stuff in it. I wish I had some damage or tears up right now. I'd certainly make that faster. Alright, that looks like all of them. Oh, but one. Right here. And we'll grab that. Dessert. Dog food as a dessert. Welp. Now, I think I can pretty much get a full charge on this already. Right there. Oh! Each one of those is a full charge? Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I have a pill. Let's see what it does. Speed down. Thanks, game. You always know what I want. How did you know that I wanted to be even slower than I was before? It's like it's psychic or something. Alright, so now we're heading down to the caves. Oh, what a crappy gift. Pun not intended, again. I didn't even think about that one. Another big room. They do happen fairly often, actually. Kind of surprisingly so. These guys have a lot of health to them. I seem to recall. Thanks for the coin. Come on, there you go. Game. Game, why you do this? Wish I had a bomb, so I could break that rock down in there. Another big room. This one's even larger. This is the largest size room available. Don't you dare follow me. No. No, 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 no. No. Don't think so. Nope, nope. Crap. Nope. Come on. Don't. No. Oh. I am bad at this game. I think I can say that pretty confidently. However, I am earning quite a bit of money out of this. I suppose I could have used the Bible in here. A little late to do so now. But that could have saved me from several hits. Alright. We can go up there. Or we can go down here. Let's head down here. Oh, this is a dangerous room. See that guy in the middle? I'm not moving right now. Like, I am not touching my controller. It drags you in and then puts spikes up in your face. You gotta pay attention in those rooms. 'Cause that will mess you up. Oh hey, I don't wanna... Well, I don't wanna kill you guys in my face, 'cause you explode! Flying bombs. Always a fun experience in the morning, right? And that's the best part of waking up, right? Flies exploding in your face? I think that's how that one goes. Alright, any other doors out here? Nope, just the one. Cool, that means I went the entirely wrong way. I think I'm content with leaving y'all in this. Nope. Wow. Only one spot that I could get hit at. I get hit there. No, I'm gonna leave you in there. Still gonna leave you in there. There we go. And I'll pop my way in. Grab a bomb. I don't know where a secret room could be quite yet. Oh. Now this room. Fine, let me shoot past you. There's a barrel of TNT in the middle. No, I don't want to shoot you. I want to shoot your barrel. I ought to be able to get right between y'all. Maybe not. Screw it. Let me just hit you right off the bat. There we go. Bomb right there, that's fine, and I think... Right here, I think is the secret room. Yes! Whoop. Let's not have that one explode while we're trying to gather it. And we will destroy these fires. Nothing out of them, that's fine. Does this connect to anything in particular? No. Alright. And there's our item room, but we need a key. No. Alright. That guy in the middle is a pain. Because you can't actually hit him. Until he pops up and shoots at you. Until then, he's armored. Whoop. Like that. And I've yet to figure out the exact knack for getting them to pop up. I think it's getting close without shooting. Because they're, like, halfway smart or something. I'd prefer if you didn't hit me. That'd be great. Thank you. Another coin. No hearts. No keys. Okay. Oh wait, I keep forgetting about this. I have to No, I have bombs right now. There we go. I was gonna suggest that I use the Bible for it, but that seems a waste. There we go. Now I can take another bit of hits. So let me just hop that up so I can actually see the map better. It's a thing you can do with toggling on the map. It's a little bit more transparent, and there's a timer, which I'm not going to have anything to do with because I never play games in any semblance of fast. I would probably make for the worst speedrunner ever. My speedrun would be the ordinary person's normal run, and I just died to a bunch of these guys. Let's try again. Let me push the map back. There we go. Oh, this room's fairly useless. We'll pop all the fires in the poop, though. There we go. Just the fires. Hello, Nickel. And out. And more poop. And a pair of those circular flies. I really like the idea of those. Key. Thank you. Not gonna use it on the chest though. Oh. Okay, now these fat guys are new enemies. They're pretty easy. Generally. But I mean, they don't have a whole ton of HP. But they're not something I'd like to get up close to because of that. They do that. They fart. And you wouldn't want to be hit by it. Not that I have been, but I know you wouldn't want to be hit by it. Because who would? Well, I suppose there's some. I'm not among those number. Let's see what this key does. This... Not key. Phil. Speed up. Thank you. Alright. I did not get my item yet. There's the boss room. And I'm holding down the map button to make it pop out like that in a visible form. And just tapping it does that. And then, yeah, just hitting the button toggles it between those. And then if you hold it, it pops up to be visible and shows what floor you're on. I wish you could make that thing showing what floor you're on visible all the time, but apparently not. Because it would be nice to be able to tell at a glance exactly what floor I'm on. Or for people, you know, for watching, you know, say on a video or on a live stream or something. Be able to tell at a glance. But I suppose that isn't really what they had in mind. And they didn't want to clutter up the screen space. These little roundworms are really annoying. I think that's what they are. Or smooth worms, I don't remember which. They're one or the other. They're annoying is what they are though. Coin, I will take you. Where's my item room? Let's see, there's just one room down here. Does it connect anything? Looks like. Go. You don't actually connect to anything useful, just a jumping spider. And a pair of these, I think they're leapers, is the name for it. And that right there is a trinket. I think that's the pulse worm trinket. Which is not particularly useful, it makes your tears pulse, and I think the, yeah, between larger and smaller, and I think the larger is probably more damage, but I can't really test that very well. The item room must be up here. There it is. If I'd just gone the other way when I started the room. Oh, hello. Yeah, just exploding the flies. There we go. Key, coin. Oh, this item. I think I've had it once? I don't know. I'm not certain I recognize it. Let's see what it is. fire mine. Flaming tears. Oh gosh, my head's on fire. My head's on fire. Ah! See what it does. Oh! That's neat. I don't know exactly how tears are on fire, considering that they're like salty water, but okay. I mean, on the other hand, how are we able to fire tears away from our eyes at such velocity? That's a decent question to ask while I'm asking why they're on fire. Which is to say, it's a bit of a silly question. Let's see what our boss is. Larry Jr. And we lit it on fire. We've lit both parts on fire, actually. Seems like a pretty good item. Oh, hey, there's a fire there. Larry, come into that. Oh, nice. I see. So if an enemy that's on fire dies, it explodes into a fire? Is that how that works? I'm not certain. Maybe it has a chance to do so. That would be really strong if all of them did. Come here. And die. That item, I don't recognize it. There's so many new items in this game. It's pretty crazy. There's like over 500, I think. The original game had at most 150, I think. There's so much new content. Alright, let's see what this item is. It is Magic Scab, HP and Luck Up. Oh hey, we got a bandage? Yeah, a bandage on the side of our head. Magic Scab. Get extra luck and some HP. I'm okay with that. Done with this floor, looks like. Let's jump down to the next one. Oh dear. That seems bad. I mean, that's putting it pretty lightly. Oh, alright. There's an arcade there. I could go gamble, but there's nothing really I need to gamble for. So, up we go. Oh, these guys. They're little gishes. The tears they shoot out slow you. So it's probably best to not be hit by them. This fire mine item is pretty dang good though. No! You can hit me from there? I suppose I deserve that one. I'm just gonna let you die to fire. Huh, there's a pretty high chance of being burned. Nope. None of them actually burst into flames when they died though. This right here, it's a little different from the ordinary rocks, but this is a soul rock or whatever you want to call it. I'm not certain there's an established name, but within that rock is things that aren't in normal rocks. Keys and soul hearts. So that's pretty hype. It's always a good thing to keep an eye out for those. What's over here? Oh, this room. I don't like this room. It's not a good room. This is a self-sacrifice room, I believe. You run across those spikes in the middle, they take away a full heart. And if you do it enough times, there's a random chance that you get a chest, which could have anything in it. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be like a single cent. It could be literally spiders. It could be anything, but the chances are not particularly high that it's going to be great. Whoop! Why am I firing the wrong way? These spiders are pretty creepy. A pill! I'm gonna check this first. Is that a poop? I legit have not seen this item before. What is this? Butt bombs. Toxic blast plus 5 bombs. Oh, well. Well now. Okay. Let's see what this pill does. Explosive diarrhea. Oh no! Ah, we're dropping bombs! We're dropping bombs! Oh, and that must be what the toxic part of that is. It leaves gas everywhere. I suppose it poisons some enemies. I suppose that's neat. I don't really use bombs in combat much because I don't generally have a whole ton of them. But that's pretty neat. You need to burn to death. Burn. I'm very glad that this fire is not turning you into the burning leapers, because that's a thing that exists, and they're quite annoying to deal with when they jump into ordinary fires. So I'm quite happy that this doesn't do that. Oh, I need to go behind these to... Yeah. Move on. Alright. Something lighting on fire would be great. Hitting something similarly great. I don't know what you're trying to fart on. I'm all the way over here. Yeah, these fiery tears are good. They hit pretty hard. We can pop a bomb there. Hey, it looks like a turd, as they call it. Oh, I see, and it stuns the enemies for a moment. Key and a soul heart. I'm cool with that. There is... Let's see, I have 7 cents. Let's go in here. I don't really have enough money for that. That's an item from the first game. It's the nuns have it. And basically, if you get hit, it will give you charges on your space use item, which I don't have one of, so it doesn't really matter. However, there's a donation machine up here. You'll notice it has 27 cents in it, despite the fact that I haven't put any into it yet. These carry over between runs. If you put a lot into it, it upgrades the shop. So I think at 10 it unlocked an item called the Blueprints, or Blue Map it might be, I don't recall. Which I don't know what it does, I haven't seen it yet. And then at 20 it unlocked like the shop upgrade or something. Let's see if it does anything at 30. No? Okay. I'll hold on to the rest of these coins. Maybe the next one's at 50 or something. Oh no, not this boss. I hate this boss. With a... Okay, no, I was just about to say that I hate this boss with a fiery passion, but considering that I am literally shooting fire, I'm not certain I'm still allowed to say that. I suppose. I mean, it's still correct. I have yet to beat this boss, not even once. Then again, I don't think I had this item any of the times that I fought it, so so far I'm doing better. Though, that's an easy way to start turning the luck against me. Oh, okay. Don't. Keep dodging right into things. Yeah, I'm cool with you being on the... I could have sworn I moved. Oh, no. This is why I hate this boss. I hate the way it charges everywhere. No, you need to sit there. Sit there, right by that fire. Be nice and warm for the rest of your life. Yes, I beat it! Alright. And stem cells again. Okay, I'm cool with HP up. Did I get everything from this floor? Looks like so. I wonder what the timer really does. I mean, it has to do something in-game. Or else they wouldn't have it there. It's not just for people who like to speedrun. Or else they'd have it, you know, locked away somewhere or something. So it must have some thing. If you get to some point fast enough, something happens. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out when I get good at the game. Going down to the caves. Oh, hey, a wig. Ah. They don't know a sense of style. Alright, here we are. Caves 1, there's a curse room there. Not yet. Oh. Well, this room just seems like a bundle of fun. Excuse you! Rude. Nope. I'd prefer if you would appear in one of these fires. That'd be great, actually. Nope, 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 nope. Wonder if these fires hurt me. I'm not actually going to try and find out. I wonder. Might be a super secret room there, but I don't actually know how to... Don't actually know the rules for how those spawn. Secret room rules are a little bit easier to figure out. Because those spawn in anywhere that's like a semicircle of rooms. Chances are there's a secret room in the middle. Oh! Okay, so an explosion can destroy those mushrooms and it gives out a poisonous gas cloud. That's neat. There's your trinket I can't get to. That's the fish head, which was in the original game, and if I recall, it gave you flies that would do, I think, twice your damage and run into enemies when you, or a chance to spawn them whenever you hit enemies, or get hit. I don't recall quite which. It was one of the two. Oh, I do detest this enemy. Stop throwing bones at me. I have a bone to pick with you. Shit. Are you kidding me? Die. Have hearts better than no hearts. Putting out fires with fire. That's the best way of dealing with fire. Obviously, you should just give more fire to the fire. That is absolutely going to work in real life. Well, except for, like, fire breaks. That's a thing that exists, but you can't actually use a flamethrower on fire and expect to put the fire out. I don't think it works that way. Hey, I'm cool with you staying on fire, if you don't mind. I don't actually know how I'm gonna beat you. Stay burning, please. Looks like you have extended range. That's a very good thing. Whoop. Hopefully you can't hear my controller clicking. It shouldn't be too loud, but I don't know how well the microphone picks it up. Mostly you'd hear one of the sticks. The one I use for moving. These are actually a boss. What are they doing in here? These are the Gurglings. Or Gurglings. And they are really annoying. Also, this is a really large room. Wow. This is a super long one. Excuse me. Second Gurgling. Come over here and burn. Nope. Being a little slower is in my favor right now. Let's see. Let me go in here first, in case this item teleports me away. Oh, this item! Okay, this is a new one. This is a new item to the game. And so far, it is my favorite item, I think, that I've come across. So this is out of a set of 12 different items, and they have different effects. But obviously, they're all based on zodiac symbols. I haven't seen all 12. I think I've only seen 3 or 4. But this one is Tauros. Speed down plus rage is building. And you see we get these bull horns and our eyes are a little duller. And we move a lot slower. Like, this is as fast as I can move. Okay, that one. I suppose it's not a huge speed down. But as for what it does, and the reason that I like it a lot, I think it's probably better if I show it rather than say it. Oh right, the pill. Puberty. Well, I suppose it makes sense that it's a negative pill. Alright. You guys spawn spiders? That's no good. Get out of here. Okay. Now, as I do damage... this room might be too short to proc it. Yeah, it looks like. I think it's as I do damage, I get more rage. Yeah, I was more red, showing that there was rage procced. Did the item room. I'd like to get more hearts. Okay. There is apparently a shop down here. Wow. Speed down is really noticeable right now. Okay. I'm willing to pay for this. Also, there's that habit again. Huh. I guess it wasn't removed from the pool. 3 cents for a red heart. I'm cool with that. 3 cents for a soul heart. That's a pretty neat deal. I'm at 4 of everything. That's pretty good. That's pretty balanced. Alright. Let's go see what the boss has in store. And maybe we can hold out from dying long enough to show off what this item does. Larry Jr. Double trouble! Oh! Oh, it's a double long Larry Jr. Okay, long Larry Jr. is my favorite Larry Jr. because it dies very easy and is far less of a pain. Alright, as you see, the longer we're in here, we're turning more and more red. That's our rage building, and I think it does more damage to, I think our tears do more damage. And then this happens. This is the reason I like it. When you spend long enough, you get that. Oh, and there's Pentagram. I just ran right into it. Because you get so much speed when that procs. That's very similar to the effect of an item from the previous game called the Unicorn Horn. Where you'd use it and you'd get a horn on your head and you'd flash the colors and a cheerful little tune would play. And you'd do a whole bunch of contact damage and be invincible. As you could see there. Now the Tauros item just gives you that after a certain amount of time. I don't know if it's random or what, but that's the reason I like it. That and the extra rage damage makes the speed down worth it, I feel. Alright, and the item we just got, also, when it procs, you move so much faster. That item was the Pentagram. It gives damage up. I think it might just be damage up, but it's also a chance to a higher chance of spawning devil rooms, and it might up the stat required for it. Speaking of devil rooms, we've managed to spawn one. Let's see what old Satan has to offer us. You know, that's really great and all, but I can't afford that. Okay, so the way devil rooms work, you walk into the item, and for this, it would cost 1 heart container. So I would be at 4 heart containers. However, this item here, this is the dead cat. This is the dead body of the cat guppy, who was based off of a real cat, who unfortunately died like a month ago. This is an item from the original game, and what it does is when you take it, it sets you down to 1 red heart container, but gives you 9 lives at that 1 red heart container. So, while I could take this, and while I can definitely afford it, wow, the music in here is certainly something. I think that having, 5 heart having 5 heart containers is going to be far better for me than having only 1, because if you take enough damage, then you're just going to be respawning outside the room 12.5 times. Okay, and it disappeared that time. I thought they stayed open generally. Alright, that's fine. Well, I think we've gotten almost anything. I don't think there's much else on the floor to find. So, let's hop down to the caves too. We're getting pretty far in this run. Ouch. Alright, caves 2. Well, let's go right. Okay. Fairly uneventful room. I don't know if you can do anything with these, or if they're just... I know bombs don't do anything to them. They look like some of the blocks from Zelda that you can slide aside to complete puzzles. Oh, hey. Hey, excuse me, Spider. If you could die, that'd be Really? When they explode into fire, it can hurt you. Note to self. That's a thing. I don't want to actually take that heart yet, because that would fill an entire heart container, and I'm only missing half of a heart right now. Suppose we'll go up now. Whoop! Whoa! Hey! Hey, bomb flies. If you could explode at a very safe distance from me, that'd be terrific. Like that. Hello, you are... umbilical cord. Fetal protection. Doesn't seem to have done anything. Oh, this is that item... This is a trinket from the first game, and I think it... I suppose original game is technically a better way of putting it. And I think it, like, spawns a familiar at half of a red heart. So, we might see that. You are not worth it, Key. Not worth it. Really? Really? And those heads still stay alive, even though there's no enemies in the room. Wow, fuck this room. Alright, let's go see if I can find the item room. Well, this isn't an item room. It's either the shop or the library, I don't know which. Might as well pop this fire. Fight fire with fire. Which I'm pretty sure doesn't work very well. I don't want to open that chest. I think the secret room could be here. Nope. Wrong trigger. Still getting used to this control scheme. Oh, yeah, I have those bombs. Alright, what's in here? 2 bombs. Worth it, I guess. I mean, I essentially got paid a bomb for entering the room, so... fair enough. Alright, let's see if the item room is in this direction. No, don't get caught there. Oh, the radius on that explosion is actually pretty high. Surprisingly so. Excuse me, let me by. Thank you. Like, I think it's higher than the radius of a bomb explosion, funnily enough. Oh hey, these guys. I have a bone to pick with them. And it's all the bones that they're throwing at me. That's not. Can we not? Can you not? That'd be terrific if you could not. Apparently, they can't not. There's an arcade there. I suppose I could gamble for hearts. Well, this is the opposite of the room I'm looking for. I suppose I'll try it if I take damage. Do only have 7 cents though. Secret room or not secret room. I know where the secret room is. Item room has to be down that one way I didn't go. Isn't that always how it is? You. Nope. Stop. No. Okay. It's apparently a random chance to set them on fire, and a random chance of them exploding, and a random chance of them leaving the fire behind when they die. I think. Obviously, they have to be set on fire to explode, and they have to be set on fire to leave the fire. Some of the most fun in this game is speculating how items work and figuring them out. That's a pretty juicy chest. Oh, it's one of these guys. You can stay on fire all your life, for all I care. Not going into there. Not gonna lose the rest of my life. Oh, these guys. These guys are very annoying. And here I just... Yeah, see? This is what the umbilical cord does. It spawned this familiar, which is... That's little Steven, who does, tags long and does, homing shots. Another half a heart, which means Steven's disappearing. And you are the bean. Toot on command! Looks like you can be used once a room, perhaps. Maybe more than once a room. Not quite sure. At least once a room. I'm not even gonna go down that way. So, looks like the last thing to do here is go to the shop and see if they have anything there, and then go gamble and see if I can get some help. Let's see, this way. Just pop that open. Alright, what you got? This is nothing really worth it. I'm 1 coin shy of the life savings. Random pill isn't gonna do much. And the little battery is pretty useless when I have an item that is always charging, so I'm gonna donate my money, I believe. Okay. That's a random thing that can happen. Your coin can just jam so that you don't get like $1 and just feed coins in there endlessly. Because that would be... well, it'd be a little bit overpowered, I suppose. Oh yes, this room. Let me get rid of my map right quick. I think the way I go about this is this. 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 This is gonna be the hardest part. Ah, crud. I was gonna gamble, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Alright, through there. No! Dang. That's what I was worried would happen. That, on the way back, get that. Certainly can't go to the curse room now. But we might as well gamble. And let y'all hear the pretty good arcade music. All the music in this game is really good. Alright. Let's give you guys coins. I got a pretty fly. It has a chance of deflecting tears and that are coming towards me and will kill fly enemies. This one, supposedly, if it's in the right place. However, I'm bad at the game, and so I died to an insignificant fly. That's my luck. That is my luck. Oh well. So, I think that's enough for one episode. That's an hour now. Wow. Okay, yeah. I think that's enough for an episode. So, I'm gonna do several more of these at least. I'm really enjoying the game so far. If y'all don't have it, you can get it on Steam. I believe it's $15 right now, which is not bad. So yeah, definitely get it if you're interested. And I'm gonna record more of this probably as soon as this video publishes. It's just so good, I can't keep away from it. And I'm definitely gonna record more. Gotta show off all the stuff this game can do. And how bad I can be at the game, of course. Because that's the most important part, right? how bad I can be. Anyways, so yeah. Next time I'll do more of this. So until then, farewell.